Sure. Okay, good morning, class. So today we're looking at data handling. During our lesson of yesterday, we spoke about, we had some load shedding. We spoke about qualitative and categorical. We spoke about the same quantitative. We spoke about discrete and continuous data. Okay? So sometime we would have to make a recording of exercise with the explanation for 10.2, 13.2. All right. Then we spoke about the advantages and disadvantages of mean median mode. And we said yesterday that if outliers, you have outliers, your mean is distorted, and then you'll go and then use your median as your best measure of central tendency over your mean if they are outliers. Okay, and we spoke about the advantages and disadvantages of all three measures of central tendency. Then we spoke about we actually spoke about what does it mean to be a median of 81%, a mode of 85%, and 82% as the mean, and we did that calculation as well. This is the type of data we spoke about. Okay, quantitative and quantitative, and so on. So now we're looking at today we're looking at frequency tables. Frequency tables is for exercise in 13.3. 13.3 is on page 290. 297. Okay? And examples on page 296. Okay. Then you look at the frequency table. The frequency is the number of times something happens. Okay. So let's look at the frequency table. A frequency table is a method of displaying data that shows how often each item in a data set occurs. Instead of listing every number, the frequency is listed. The tally marks are often a useful way to determining the frequency. Here we're looking at the number of times per week that the fire department in a small town was called out to fight a fire over a period of 16 weeks. The data was 1, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 5, 3, 2, 2, 3, 7, 3, 3, 2, 4. Using data, these data was recorded in the frequency table. So if we look at this table that is given here on page 296, just go here quickly and show you something. How many times was zero recorded? Number of times call outs per week? Zero times? No times. Hence 0 and 0. Let's align the board quickly. Okay, so 0 and 0. Okay. But if you look at 1 is recorded. 1. Hence 1, 1. How many times is 2 recorded? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Hence 5. How many times 3 recorded? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see that, people? How many times is 4 recorded? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 is recorded 4 times. 5 is 1, 6, no 6, 7, 1, and no 8, and so on. There's no 8, no 9, I wouldn't represent it. The reason why I represented 6 was because 6 is between 5 and 7. Okay. You could have started at 1, no problem. But if 0 had an entry, then I would have to put 0. Okay. Then, so the number of frequency, if you add the frequency column up, it gives you 16, which means to say there's 16 in total. Let's check. Yes, we were told that it was for 16 weeks. Your frequency, the sum of your frequency column, will always give you the total number in the data, for the data. Now, if your frequency times x, so 0 was 0, 1 was 1. So over 2 weeks, it was called, the fire department was called out 5 times. So in total it was called 10 times. Can you see that, people? And in 3 weeks it was called 4 times. So in total it was 12 times in total. Can you see that, people? And so on and so on. In 4 of the weeks, as you can see here, explaining this. In 4 of the weeks, the fire department was called out 3 times, making 12 call out together. 12 call outs together. Okay? In 1 week, the fire department was called out 5 times, making 5 call outs altogether. The table shows, okay? The table shows that over the 16-week period, there were 51 occasions. So when we add this up here, we'll get the total number of call-outs over the 16 weeks. Can you see that, people? Okay, so here we are told that the table shows that over a 16-week period, there were 51 occasions altogether that the fire department was called. Okay. So in A, the question says calculate the mode. People, what's the mode? The number that occurs the most. So which number occurs the most here? Okay, so 0 occurs 0 times, 1 occurs once, 2 occurs 5, 3 occurs 4 times, 4 occurs. So which number is occurring the most? 2. So therefore the mode is 2. Okay. You guys understand?
Yes, sir.
When we work out the mean, how do we normally calculate mean, people? The sum of all the numbers divided by the number of numbers. So if I consider the sum of the numbers here, it's actually okay. The sum of the frequency times the number of times, or the what's the name here? Number of weeks was called out over n. Not so. So in other words, this calculation would be 51 over 16. You put it in a calculator. 51 out of 16 gives us an answer of 3,1875. 3,187. Okay, if you want, you could have rounded off to 2 decimal places, or approximately 3,1. Okay. Next question, calculate the median for the data. People, what is the median? The middlemost number of sorted data. People, is this data sorted? Yes. Can you see that? It's sorted in this table. So there are 51 numbers altogether. No, sum is 50. How many numbers are there altogether? How many weeks is considered? 16. So what is 16 divided by 2? 8. So is there one number or 2 numbers in the middle? 2 numbers. So it's actually the 8th and the 9th number. There's 2 numbers you need to consider. You guys understand? Okay? So I'll show you another way if you don't understand this. So just give me a chance with me. So at the end of this class here, I've considered how many entries? 0. At the end of this class, I've considered 1. At the end of this class, 10. No, not 10. 6. 6 weeks I've considered. Okay, at the end of this class, 10. But we're looking for 8th and 9th number. So which means to say, the 0, 1, in this category here, will be 2, the 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Can you see that?
Yes.
In this category, I will have 7, 8, 9, and 10. Can you see that? So the 8th and 9th person, or 9th entry, 8th and 9th entry, is going to be a 4. So what is the median? The median is going to be 4. I'll show you that I'm correct. How do we normally calculate the median? We show those numbers first. We write it in ascending order. So there's no zeros. There's a 1, yes. There's a how many twos? 2, 3, 4, 5 twos. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 threes is 1, 2, 3, 4 threes. 4 fours, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 5. 1, 7. Right. So we're looking for which number? For the 8th and 9th number. Not some. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can see those two numbers are in the middle. So if there's two numbers in the middle, what do? I add it together, divided by 2, which is 6 over 2, which is 3. Which makes my mode, sorry, my median, incorrect. Yes?
What's wrong if you do the rigidity first?
Wait. I made a mistake somewhere. Oh, do you know what my problem is? I suppose I consider this number here. My calculation to get the number was correct. Okay. So the person, if you look at this, there's no zeros. No? There's 1, 1. Then there's 5 twos. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there's 4 threes. So what? Yes, this is a number. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 8th and 9th number is in this class. So the reading must be 3 and not 4. Sorry, my mistake there. It should have been. Okay. But does it make sense? Maybe it didn't make sense earlier on because I said 4. Okay. Let's look at another example. Stem and leaf. Alright, so the next one is the stem and leaf is for the next exercise. Okay. So yesterday we also worked out the mean, median and mode from the table of the previous exercise. Not so. If you want the full lesson, you'll find it in the description box below. At this point, we'll stop the video. And with this, you should be able to do exercise 13.3. Okay, you guys can get started now. If you have any problems, you can just let me know.